So, with that being said, I hope you guys are doing great. I know I look beautiful. Who knew? Right? Who knew? Right? To yourself by being egotistical, arrogant, and stupid. Stupid. I know I look beautiful. Who knew? Right?
You know it's hard out here for a will.
And then we'll get started. We did schedule our meet and greet. Many people across the state of Florida were planning on coming to meet with us. And of course, in the good human nature of YouTube, you've got some people that actually were out in front of the Gabby Petito house with us that used to be people that we perceived as friends or friendly. I found out very quickly, not so much. You don't tell Bullhorn Betty. You try to come over here and make nice with me, and then you're going to tell me what I can and can't do in my own state that I work my ass off in? You have got to be joking me. You have.
Betty is talking about White Boy Lockdown Radio. He came to meet them at the restaurant. His wife had a few things she wanted to say to MGL. Get the scoop on that on his channel. Link in description.
You joking me. You have got to be joking me. And for you to show the lack of respect toward me. No. No, no, no. And let me just give a little message. Your threats may have been to someone. I was with that someone. Therefore, your threats are directly toward me. And you live in the same state I live in. I just want to let you think about this just real quickly. You live in the same state I live in. If you don't think I will have your ass in court and with a restraining order quicker than shit, you want to threaten people? You want to injure and harm somebody? You want to be violent to people? Everything that I advocate against? And you think you're going to, what? Intimidate me?
For anyone who hasn't seen Betty's very long and violent criminal record, which involves domestic violence including choking someone, please check out Burnt Toast, Betty's favorite creator. I will make sure I link that one in the description.
Has got things to do tomorrow. Otherwise, I would have showed up with my people. You don't want to. My people are good Christian people. But let me tell you, those good Christian people don't put up with a whole bunch of stuff. Those good Christian people will have your ass in jail. Those good Christian people would be videotaping you as your butt is going straight to jail. Because even though we're Christian, doesn't make us doormats. Doesn't make us doormats. So, at the end of the day, I'm not even going to give these creators a platform because they're going to be dogging Bullhorn Betty yet again. Go back to your drugs. Go back to beating your wife. Your wife likes it. Okay. Back to beating your wife. Your wife likes it. Okay. Clearly, she's still with you. We know it happens because I was on the other end of the phone when you gave her some of those blows and I kept my mouth shut.
This is your victim's advocate. She is once again showing herself. Why didn't you call the police, Betty? If this took place, then why didn't you help her? I think I know why, but I'll just keep that one to myself.
But let me tell you something. Bullhorn Betty is not your wife. You come and put your hands on me, you've got a big, big problem. And believe me, the police departments around here, even in Charlotte County, know who I am.
They sure do. They sure do. Those cops know you really well. Your rap sheet has 44 different incidents and charges on it. Yikes. And for the record, although we weren't there and things could have happened off camera, but White Boy and his wife filmed the whole way down there and at the restaurant too. I never heard threats or saw weapons either. But please check it out, maybe I missed something. Also, he has been saying all along that it's his wife that has an issue with MGL and he wants them to deal with it as women. Please check it all out for yourself on White Boy's channel.
Know who I am. And whether they like me or not like me, I am still a major part of the state of Florida. So they're going to have to walk a thin line. Unfortunately for you and your small little following, don't call me again. We're done. You can talk all the mad crap you want for your clout. You can never be Bullhorn Betty, and you never had what it took to be part of our team. That's why you're out. This whole nonsense with your testosterone and having to be, oh, respect. You know, people that really have respect, that hold themselves, they don't need to force somebody to respect them. They do everything to command that respect, and people give it to them. When you want to act like a thug, everything to command that respect, and people give it to them. When you want to act like a thug, we will treat you like a thug. Because us people up here don't deal with people down here. Okay? You take that thuggery crap back to the gutter. That's what you can do. You can take it back to the gutter. Far from there. Where you sit, you belong. You put yourself there and you want to threaten people. Well, you know where I live. Come threaten me. Come to my front door. I promise you, your ass would be in jail like that. That's why you don't step here. That's why you don't step here. And you may want to do a protest. That doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. I'm a liberty person. If I can deal with it, if I can give it, I can deal with it. Right? I'll be bringing out some sodas and lemonade for the people that want to protest Bullhorn Betty because, oh my God, she's the worst person in the world to go out and try to help cases. Oh.
You don't help cases, Betty. You make problems for the law enforcement officers trying to solve them and the families who are trying to grieve or find their lost family member. You don't help anyone but yourself to money. Your super chats, Venmos, PayPals, and memberships are the most important to you, not victims. We see right through you, Andra.
For the people that want to protest Bullhorn Betty because, oh my God, she's the worst person in the world to go out and try to help cases. Oh. All right. I'm done with my soapbox. She's the worst person in the world to go out and try to help cases. Oh. All right. I'm done with my soapbox. So, anyways, we had a great time. We got to obviously done up. We had a great photo shoot, a great video shoot. We were going out to the meet and greet because clearly we're all dolled up. I still got to go back to Marissa's. I got to drop her shirt off, right? This is Versace. I don't think she wants me keeping it. I don't know. I don't know. But did had a great time. Why didn't you go to dinner with them? Because well, let's just be honest. I have been with Marissa. I was with her for Christmas. I was literally with her all day today.
It sounds like Bitter Betty needs a break from messy Molly. And judging by the look on Molly's face earlier while they were talking, messy Molly is sick of Bitter Betty just as much. Let's take a look. Video credit goes to Jones Inn. Please check out her awesome channel. While searching for the previous two memes, I accidentally came across this next one. Totally off topic. Well, maybe not fully. But I couldn't help but show you. Nothing wrong with a good cat meme at an appropriate or inappropriate time. Remind you of anything or anyone. Alright. Back to Bitter Betty. It's almost over, I promise.
Just be honest. I have been with Marissa. I was with her for Christmas. I was literally with her all day today. She bought me lunch. You know, she has been a wonderful, wonderful person. But to be honest with you, I'm exhausted. I mean, this takes a lot out of you. And I'm right now in the process of getting stuff ready to go.
Yes, Betty, it's very, very exhausting getting dressed up in your borrowed Versace, driving part way to a meet and greet, hanging at the Chinese buff and sightseeing at the laundry house. She is saying this because it's grift time. Gotta play victim to get that money, honey? I'll give you one thing, Bitter Betty. I bet it was extremely exhausting hanging out with messy Molly for that length of time. And I can't imagine being her personal chauffeur for 3 days while she talks your ear off non-stop. Chirp, 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 squawk, squawk, squawk. I bet y'all drove each other nuts.
A wonderful, wonderful person. But to be honest with you, I'm exhausted. I mean, this takes a lot out of you. And I'm right now in the process of getting stuff ready to go. Right? So we got things to do. A hell of a lot more important things to do than dealing with some stupid idiots that deserve to be back in prison. And hopefully they keep their shenanigans up. That's exactly where both of them will eventually be.
Maybe you all can share a lunch table and pass notes back and forth to each other. Bitter Betty, you are no better. You just spit on a guy 2 weeks ago, which is considered assault, by the way.
You don't act like a fool. You know, you play. This is what Dolly Vision always says. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And there's always going to be somebody bigger and badder than you out there in the world. That's why you should be kind to people. That's why you should be kind to people. This whole thing, this whole testosterone thing that they got going on has to do with a situation that happened a year ago. They're still hooked. Like, that's the vein of their existence, is being pissed off at someone for a year? You think it's her? Oh, baby, no, 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 no. If you're that angry after a year, believe me, it's all of you. It's you. It's not her. It's not me. It's not Olivia. It's not the work we do. because you were out there with us doing that exact work.
White boy lockdown protested outside the laundry house with these fools. I believe he began to see the issues with them after or during the Summer Wells case and spoke out against them. His wife had an issue with Emgel after she bashed her and wanted to speak with her about it today. She even said today she had no problems with Betty. But for the full story, check White Boy Lockdown Radio's channel.
You want to hit a woman and be standing out in front of Gabby Petito's house demanding justice and denouncing abuse?
Bitter Betty has no room to talk here. Betty likes to choke people. Again, please visit Burnt Toast's channel to view Betty's violent criminal history. Also, Heels in the Air is another great channel with a lot of information on the kind of person Andra, aka Betty, really is. Multiple domestic violence records and a lot of drug and alcohol issues as well. Betty has no room to talk about someone else's domestic violence. Neither of these two do.
Okay. I gotcha. Well, now you know where I stand on it. Again, won't give you a plug. Take your ass off my channel. You guys can talk all the mad cash shit you want. Nobody's going to listen to you. Why? Because you did it to yourself by being egotistical, arrogant, and stupid. Stupid. So, with that being said, I hope you guys are doing great. I know I look beautiful. Who knew? Right? Who knew? Right? I hope you guys are doing great. I know I look beautiful. Who knew? Right? Who knew? Right? Look at that. Look at that. Right? Who knew? It's a clip-on. Who knew? Looks so good. Looks so good. The only thing I don't like is it snags on all this shit. It just snags on it. So anyways.
You know it's hard.